So this is the Good Ride review of the Holden Cork Shell Summit Jacket, courtesy of Evo. This is the kind of stuff that's just so fun to kind of geek on and get to just at least try on. I'd love to, especially with its publications, the way they are about waterproofing and breathability. They just say adaptive, so it leads you to question like, where does this stand in the realm against like Gore-Tex and all this other stuff, especially at this price point? So it's a big question mark, but I would love to be the first one to go out and try this, because it's just the construction. First off, the fit. Usually Holden is like really bad for me. You know, it used to be really tight and just too tight, and now it's great. I can wear this jacket with a couple layers on underneath, and I feel like the fit is pretty flattering for me. The construction is really, really nice. It's it looks like it should for this price point. Maybe it could be. No, there's really heavy stitching, like in all the like fatigue areas. So, and it's this cork soft shell, and it does feel really stretchy and feels really good. It feels more than just your typical shell, even though it is a shell. It feels a little warmer, but it doesn't feel like that taxing warm. It feels very resort oriented. Like if you want a shell and you want a layer, but sometimes you want a little more warmth for your outer layer, this is a good fit. So let's get to the hood. Ooh, it's a really tight fit. And it's kind of an articulating hood. And there's definitely space here. I think with a little tightening, you might be able to get it up around the goggles, but it just feels like it's gonna hit in the wrong ways depending on how the wind swirls. And then, let me loosen this. Okay, that's surprising. I really thought that this would be too tight for me, but with this Smith Vantage helmet, I'm still able to turn it, and I'm still able to breathe, and I think that's like attributed to the soft shell material, because it allows it to stretch just a little more than I thought it would for that. Now let's get this helmet off. Oh, what was I thinking? I gotta put those vents out. But so that's nice, and then it's not really fleece, it's almost like felt here. Is that, just feels like really, it's soft, but it's not really like micro fleecy. And you've got two outer pockets here that are really big, really spacious pockets that go from here all the way to about right here. Just the whole cut is pocket, and then they're double fleece lined pockets, which is great. You've got, you know, enough cuff here. You got more than enough cuff to get over, you know, a glove, and if you want to get under it, it's doable. It's not perfect, but you can get under your glove that way. And two top pockets here, one kind of concealed, you know, but it's got the waterproofing going on here, and it's a pretty deep pocket. Then you've got a second outer one. Then inside, you've got an intermediate pocket, and this is my Galaxy S9 and Plus, and you can see there's still room to work out through the hole here. There's no guide, but that's okay. So, you know, they really thought of, this is well thought out, and it should be for this price point. I mean, you've even got an additional pocket right here. You've got a goggle pocket here that, you know, have any of you ever used a goggle pocket?
Stuff falls out of it.
Yeah, it's where stuff goes to get lost.
Yeah.
But for some reason everybody has one, and they feel they need one. Yeah. But so it's got its obligatory goggle pocket. You know, a storm skirt with a lot of silicone here to really wrap around. And it looks like, are you guys seeing the jacket to pant interface, or are you just seeing the silicone?
I'm just seeing that silicone grippy stuff there.
And you've got a tightener. Is there a pass pocket anywhere? There might be. But look, I mean, this is not a jacket that we say buy or don't buy. This is, you decide on your own if you want some very interesting material. And like what Grant was saying, you were like geeking on this with me.
Yeah.
Everything is going more like thin, super light shell, especially because so many people are doing backcountry compared to how many people used to do it. But this has this kind of like thicker, more heat regulating shell for resort riding that I think is a nice little niche. I think you can hike with this, of course. And it does have pit zips that I forgot to address that are non-meshed, yay, and
Huge.
waterproof zippers, which is great. And so you really can regulate the heat, and it has some kind of adaptive heat technology that I really don't understand. Do you?
I think this means the shell somehow has like these heat insulating properties, but yet it's still breathable because they're using natural cork.
It somehow interacts with your body, right? When your body feels like it needs more, when the jacket feels like your body needs more heat, it retains it and then lets it go when it doesn't, or something like that. But this just feels like an amazing, top-notch, super high-end, stretchy resort jacket, you know? And so if this appeals to you, go for it, but I can't say for sure whether or not to buy it or not. All I can say is I'd love to have one, you know? So there you have it.